Hello, my darlings. What am I up to now? My usual. I'm looking for a spot to do some writing, and I always find myself at the water's edge. I'm a water creature. I'm a water goat, if such a thing even exists. Look at that. Oh, God. What could be wrong in the world if you can just stand and look at these little creatures, right? You can just be so in tune with something else, something else. So beautiful. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope I don't accidentally drop my phone in the water. You know how I have my little, my mishaps. I'm famous for my mishaps. Anyway, so welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about, should I sit here and do a little writing? What do you think? I don't know. Wow, the water is very, the current is very strong. Wow. I was thinking more, let's go up here and see if there's a better spot, and if not, I come back to this spot. But anyway, so I what now? I don't even know. So I wanted to find a spot to do some writing, and I always end up in the water. Oh, this doesn't look too pretty, does it? The environmentalists would have a field day with that. And I know it's not the people who live here, because they would never do this to their environment. It's the people who visit who don't respect the situation. So anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about all things having to do with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, except that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are on hiatus. They're not really entertaining the world as much these days, and I think that's a good thing. Take a little break. And I've also sort of been focusing more on my own projects, like my TV series that I've been working on. Today I finished episode 5 of an 8-episode series that, again, I hope to have. I think it's much prettier down this way, don't you think? I think the more up this way I go is the less there is to see. But yeah, so I'm up to, today I will begin episode 6 of this series that I'm working on, that I hope to have on Netflix, Hulu, HBO, those types of streaming companies. How, I don't know. I have no idea. But it's my dream, and sometimes dreams come true and sometimes they don't. So yeah, I'm looking for a little spot to do a little bit of writing, like the first scene, Act 1, Scene 1 of the 6th episode, 6 of 8. I'm almost there. So yeah, episode 5, and episode 5 is called Peter. And so it's in the interior living room in Maine. It occurs in Maine. So Taylor is the main character. So Taylor is sitting on the couch with a cup of coffee, and she's listening to the news. It's all about the Waterford case. And mixed in with this is gossip about her and Marcus's custody case. So the news anchor. Now for the updates on the case against former President John Waterford. In other news, it appears that the president's lawyers, a husband and wife team, are now embroiled in a custody battle for their 5-year-old son in family court here in New York. It remains to be seen what impact this will have on the president's case. Taylor walks to the patio, which looks out on Willard Beach. It is very early in the morning. The sun is just starting to rise. Taylor lays the espresso cup on the table and walks down to the white picket fence that separates Joel's property from the public beach. There is no one out there but Taylor and the seagulls and the boats in the distance. The boats in the distance. The boats in the distance. Okay. And she sets off in the direction of the lighthouse, walking slowly, dressed only in her thick white robe. The sound of the seagulls grows louder as the camera moves in closer, and then the camera recedes, showing Taylor from a far distance as she heads to the lighthouse. So where do you think the lighthouse is? Should I head this way, like Taylor in the distance, or this way? I think I'm gonna head this way. Let's head. I don't know if it's picking up the wildflowers. I love wildflowers, actually. Who doesn't love wildflowers? Is there anybody, any human who'd say, oh, I hate wildflowers, it's so ugly? No, we all love wildflowers, don't we? At least we have some things in common, right? Some things that are, that unites us as human beings rather than divides us, right? So that's a good thing. Yeah, my darlings, it's quite hot. It's quite hot. Is that a little pathway? It's too steep for me. I don't think I can do it. Do you think these are edible? Or will I poison myself? I think I shouldn't. Shouldn't. Sorry, so imagine Taylor heading back from her walk, but she's on the ocean and not on the river. And she's heading back to the house to speak with Joel, who is at the house, and they are in Maine. And and the story and the plot thickens.